Your favorite radio station, Big Mama Radio. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another great edition of Tic Tac Time with Betty. Betty is a avid TikTok user and always finds the craziest things on TikTok. And when I say I've seen a video, she's like, I've already seen it. So
I live on TikTok.
I like to give her a weekly segment where we go through her TikTok and find out what she has found for us. And if she's made any purchases, so we know what her greatest TikTok purchase of the week is. So,
I did buy some stuff on TikTok, but I can't remember. Yes, I did buy something.
What'd you buy?
I bought a little gnome giving the finger that was smoking a cigar because he looks like Sean. I was like...
Solid. I'm just trying to figure out how that showed up in your feed so that you could buy it. But nevertheless,
Right?
cool. What do you got for us today on TikTok Time?
All right.
Give me 1 second. I got to get the link up.
Let's rock and roll.
Did you get the X link up, Betty?
No, let me go ahead and share it.
Oh, yeah. Get it
X
up.
didn't update the title, so it's still the previous title.
Oh,
Yeah, it does
X.
it sometimes.
Ecky-doo. Little baby Elon do.
It's not quite as friendly with the service we use.
Not as quite as friendly. You non-friendly service, you.
In that aspect. Everything else
Today,
is better.
while we're waiting for you to dial it all in, I'll let you know that today I've got like a couple of great meetings for big events, but then also tonight, trivia at Potts. I'll be back at Potts throwing down for a Tuesday night trivia night, and it should be a packed-ass night. It usually is every Tuesday, so come out to the biggest Tuesday trivia, Potts Sports Cafe. Yeah.
Oops.
That's not mine. Oh, yeah, it is mine. But that's towards the end.
Yeah, you're ahead of
There
the
we
game.
go. You're good.
All
Okay,
right.
that's my
We're
first
ready.
one.
Are we ready? Or are you still working? Oh, you're getting the post up.
I'm getting the post up, yeah.
All right. It's cool, man. No problem.
Give me 2 seconds. 'Cause
Skype's over. Your Skype's officially dead.
What?
Skype.
It was replaced with Teams a long
All right.
time ago.
Skype is officially dead. Microsoft killed it off yesterday. An effort to move people to their Microsoft Teams platform. The video chat app was founded in 2003, and then Microsoft bought it for $8.5 billion in 2011, and then nah, that was a waste of money.
That's what they do. No, it was their.
It was only 22 years old, and
It was their footprint for Teams.
There you go.
All right. So I shared the link.
You shared the link.
And I did. Did you see the graphic I did for today? That was pretty cool. Just saying. Check it out.
All right.
Look at us.
I like it.
We're fancy.
Oh, you do. You do. I do like what you post. I love it.
We're fancy.
By the way, just real quick before you get into TikTok time, a woman in Kentucky says her second grade ordered 30 cases of Dum Dums on Amazon, which is more than 70,000 suckers.
Nice.
At first, Amazon wouldn't take them back, but ultimately they refunded her.
Aw.
Aw.
We don't want your Dum Dums back. Too bad. Should have kept them.
Aw, she could have had a parade and just handed out Dum Dums.
Right.
They could have done something cool.
Right. A lot of Dum Dums. That was a Dum Dum thing to do.
Yeah.
What do you got for us? Come on, let's roll.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So I'm going to start with some real life stuff first, and then we'll go there. So I don't know if you heard about this. The Florida Uber Eats driver was killed and was actually found dismembered in this home. So check this out. The whole story.
Don't sneak in on my slice of pizza. That's what.
Check it out.
Pasco County crime scene technicians and detectives went through this home on Moog Road. Sheriff Chris Nacos says he will not go into specifics out of respect for the victim and his family, but he says his team saw gruesome things in the home.
It was a horrible scene for them out there for several days. It was tough.
Sheriff Nacos says the victim texted his wife on April 19th saying he was about to make his last delivery for the day for Uber Eats. The sheriff says security video shows the victim arriving at the home.
You watch the video, he's a guy just like everybody else, just trying to make a living for his family.
Later that evening, the victim's wife reported him missing. Detectives then obtained his last known GPS location from Uber Eats and tracked him to this home. Later, detectives found trash bags outside of the home.
Unfortunately, what we found inside of some of those trash bags was human remains.
Detectives then arrested
That's
Oscar
him.
Adrian Solis.
Oh, my
charging
goodness.
him today with first-degree murder.
That's who
The sheriff
he went to
says
go deliver.
Solis has a
to.
long and violent criminal history in Indiana.
Burglary, ag battery, battery on detention staff. He supposedly stabbed somebody several times.
I know we're not supposed to judge
while he
people
was
like
in
this,
prison in
but
Indiana.
he's got a 13 on his
So
freaking
you're
head.
talking about a very violent individual that Indiana released and sent down to Florida.
Kalina Rios is an Uber Eats driver who also makes deliveries in this neighborhood and says she is now terrified to work because of what happened here.
I have to think of other safety plans now because I do the same thing this Uber driver do. Dropping off a simple order, you know, it could have been any of us.
You ain't lying.
What do you think? Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Would you pause if you like have like an Uber Eat order and then this dude opens the door? I would have just freaking flung it and be like, I'm out of here.
I'm not.
Give me a bad review.
I'm
I don't
always
care.
going to be the Uber driver that just leaves it at your door. If that's not okay, sorry, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's your instructions. I don't give a shit.
All right. I'm not knocking on the door and handing you anything. And first and foremost, don't you have to have a picture of yourself
Yeah.
to order Uber Eats?
I don't know.
Not
Do
to
you?
order, not to order, but to deliver.
All right. I don't know.
Oh, that was creepy.
That was creepy.
Okay, so here's what's been happening. I know that a lot of people are talking about the carnival fights and what's happened on Carnival and how people are fighting on the boat. Well, this one goes a little further. These guys got kicked off Carnival, and this is on Galveston Port, and so the party continued. So go ahead and play that.
24 people are now banned from sailing with Carnival Cruise Line after getting into a fight. The video from Saturday appears to show a group of people, you see them here, shoving each other while disembarking a ship inside of a terminal in Galveston. You can see people being pushed to the ground. In a statement to NBC News, Carnival says this happened in an area under the authority of U.S. Customs and Border Patrol and has been turned over to law enforcement. 24 people.
They're freaking brawling
That's
everywhere.
where you check. That's where you come back in. That's right. That is customs.
Yeah.
That's customs right there. That's where you.
Isn't that
That's
like
where
a
the most law enforcement is.
That's like a
Right.
huge felony to like cause a ruckus at any like.
You're on
I
a
mean,
no-fly
look at this
list.
guy. Look at
All
this guy
24
just
people
down
are on
there
a
just
no-fly list.
double-handed beating this guy. I mean, that's
They
by
went to
itself,
town.
That's a felony.
You know what's funny is a buddy of mine from Ohio keeps trying to get me to go on a Carnival cruise with him.
No.
And I'm like, bro, have you ever been on
You
one?
got
He goes, I
Death
go on them
Wish?
all the time. I'm like, they're hood.
It's
Like,
no.
they are. Like, they're not. I don't like them. And he goes, like, you go on a smaller ship.
No.
That's what you get. If you go on a bigger ship, it's a completely different vibe.
I'm good.
And I was like, well, I have to see.
I'm good. I'd rather go somewhere else.
Cruises in general are way overpriced right now. Way
Yeah.
overpriced. All right, what else you got?
Let's go.
Besides
to
the fact that I'm definitely not going on a Carnival.
So yeah, this one made its rounds around TikTok. This guy. Here's another sad story that we've got.
A street vendor who uses TikTok to help feed the hungry on Skid Row is recovering tonight after being attacked
Everybody knows
and
Clover
viciously
King.
beaten. He says it happened while he was closing up his food cart in downtown LA.
Now, tonight he's in a lot of pain, and on top of that, heartbroken by this ruthless assault. John Finolio live in Reseda with the
He
story.
gives away
John.
thousands of meals. Thousands.
Mike Asher, the man you're about to meet, Chris Bailey, is a social media star of sorts, streaming his cooking for those in need to his hundreds of thousands of followers. He does it all for free because he says he knows firsthand what it's like to fall on hard times. Earlier today, though, it was Bailey who found himself needing help following a beatdown in broad daylight. Christopher Bailey is trying to make sense of a brutal attack in downtown LA.
I'm in a lot of pain. I'm sad. I'm hurt. My feelings are hurt, you know.
Bailey is a street vendor and social media star. Known as Clover King on TikTok, he's gone viral for feeding hungry people all over greater LA.
I've only tried to help people since I've been sober and free from addiction. And I got myself out of homelessness using street food. That's what I love to do, and I help people.
But Tuesday afternoon, near First Street and Grand Avenue in downtown LA, Bailey needed help following what he says was an unprovoked attack.
I was packing up, putting my stuff back in my car, and out of nowhere, I turn around and this guy says, "This is for Glizzy," and he hit me in the face. And the paramedic said that he definitely had a metal object in his hand. I didn't know if it was a gun or a brass knuckles, but he cut me down my face and all across my eyelid. I have 8 stitches in my face.
He didn't recognize his attacker, but suspects the guy was sent by a fellow street vendor, someone he's known for a while and who has taken issue with his success.
I have a loyal support on TikTok. The people that follow me and believe in me, they really love me, and I know that I've inspired so many people to be better.
Bailey has been all over the news for his generosity and kindness. Every weekend, he and his crew feed the hungry and homeless in LA Skid Row, relying on donations from his army of TikTok followers. After January's wildfires, he helped organize donations and cooked for thousands of fire victims and volunteers at the Santa Anita racetrack. Once an addict and homeless himself, he's now dedicated to giving back.
I'm never going to give up no matter what. This doesn't stop me. I'm a street vendor. I'm living my best life. I'm trying to raise my daughter the right way and be the best father I can. And I just want to continue doing what I do. Leave me alone. I'm not bothering anybody.
Right.
I haven't hurt anybody. I'm a good person, and I don't deserve this.
I agree.
Right.
This story's horrendous.
Right? And this guy's just out there just doing his thing, and then TikTok supports him, so he gets a
He'd
lot
probably
of
make
donations.
$10 million from that, though.
Yeah, I mean, he makes a ton of food, gives it away. That's why the street vendors don't like him, because he's literally just gives it away. But it's being supported by the community of TikTok.
All right.
All right. Now let's get into more inspiring stuff. Check this out. This is so cool that you'll be playing just like on the street or whatever, and then have actually a famous person come over and want to join you.
Carefully. Nobody expected what just happened.
And apparently this dude's a big deal. That's his song. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, 100% staged.
Yeah.
Where'd the back line come from?
Well, the guy plays he plays his cello with back music.
Oh.
That's his performance. And the cello takes the lead of like basically being the vocals in every song that he plays.
Ultimately set up. Look at this sound engineering lines on this wire. I thought I saw an earpiece for an IFB in his ear, but I wasn't sure.
But I like it. It makes
Either
me feel
way,
good.
it's awesome.
Great promotion. Way to get on TikTok, Ted. Good job.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, we got more.
I do. I like that too.
So this is also happened in our baseball. So our baseball player, this is Kay Harper and her husband, and they are expecting their fourth child. So he was going to do the gender reveal when he went up to go back.
I saw this. This is great.
So it was either a pink bat or a blue bat.
This is great.
They got a little baby boy coming.
It'd have been better if he didn't know either.
No.
If they would have handed the bat and go, here you go. I wonder what he did on that at bat. Well, they don't show it. He probably struck
cool.
out.
Yeah. I thought
that was a good one. That was a good feel-good story. I like it.
That was a cool way to find out if you're having a boy or girl. So definitely.
Right.
Oh, check this out. Yeah, start from the beginning because.
What the fuck that is?
I love this girl's reaction. Yes.
What the fuck that is? And why it's all burnt up and smoked up like that? What the hell is even that? Why is it ate up like that? Who done barbecued the goddamn animal?
I think.
What's going on?
I think it's like a weird monkey that got.
I don't know. It's weird.
A disease. Yeah.
Right, it definitely ain't playing in my mouth. Get on out of here, you weirdo.
It's so weird. Oh, I love it. Okay. And this one, oh, this is interesting. So remember how I'm all about conspiracies, right? So this was the NASA, the Challenger that blew up, right?
Right.
So one of the ladies on there, her name is Judith Resnick, and supposedly is,
Dead.
died.
Right.
They found.
By the way, they're finding all of them. There's more than just her. They've all been found.
Yes. So this lady, she is a professor at the university, goes by a different name. And check this out. When this TikToker tries to confront her. So start from the beginning now.
Hey, Judy. How you doing?
She even corrects him. Judith.
Quick question.
She doesn't go by that name.
From a radio station in San Bernardino, I know there's a conspiracy about the space shuttle. No, I want to be polite. Friendly. Just a question. So there's a lot of rumors about you being on that space shuttle. Obviously, if you want to comment, we would really appreciate it.
Nope. But she corrected him on the name. He said Judy.
What did she go by now?
I forgot something else, but it ain't Judith.
Right.
But yeah, so TikTok went crazy with all the.
That's her there?
Yes.
They're all alive. They've all been found.
Yeah.
This is a great rabbit hole.
That is amazing, right? That's a good one.
Of a yellow car. No one was injured. A kangaroo.
There we go. So here's some animals gone
You
wild.
typically see cruising down the interstate in Alabama, but take a look for yourself. A kangaroo just hopping along the road today near Montgomery, Alabama.
In Alabama.
It's kind of cute, but police say it actually caused major issues, and they responded to at least, they believe, 2 car crashes. In this video, you can see the kangaroo hopping on the hood of a yellow car. No one was injured. A kangaroo is also safe. The local sheriff going on Facebook Live to show the moment officers captured the animal and tranquilized it. You can see it being carried out of the bushes. It was ultimately taken back to its owner. As the sheriff said, quote, "We see a little bit of everything."
How do you get to own a kangaroo?
I know one thing. You have to move on the other side of the traffic circle to even start.
Oh my God. How do you do this? I'm interested.
Right. I want a kangaroo.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Right, they took it back to its owner. Hey, bro, if you find my kangaroo, can you bring it back?
Bring it back, dude.
Your what? My kangaroo.
It just destroyed like 5 people's cars. What?
Right. Slam it on somebody's hood.
Dang it.
Right.
Okay, start this one from the beginning. This is interesting. So,
Great.
of course, we got a Florida man. So, officers were having an issue.
This is a sheriff.
Yeah. Look at him.
This guy wrangling is a sheriff.
Check it out. Florida. They got it. He lives for this. He's been waiting all day. He's been waiting
My
all
question
day.
is, where does he get that outfit?
Right?
Like that is one hell of an outfit. Like
That's
and if you're a deputy, are you wearing that underneath your uniform?
That's like that the one from
He's like, hold on, man.
Reno.
Let me get my uniform off. I got this ready to go in the car.
Like Reno 911 had the cowboy boots and the tiny shorts.
Right.
He's got the Florida man outfit.
Right. They're like, oh hell, he's putting it on, guys.
Jeez.
Get the camera out. This is gonna be a great video. One of us is going viral.
He's been waiting all year for this.
Right.
All right. This is actually pretty interesting. I don't have any information on this, so don't grill me on it, but
All
I'm
right.
about to start looking into it.
Confirm that they now know what happens to you after you die. I'm not talking about your body. That's just fucking worm food. We all know that. I mean, your spirit, if you like, your consciousness. I read it on the Russian version of Google last night called Yandex. I don't know why this is not all over fucking media right now. I've not slept a wink. So, if you don't know, Russia's largest tech company, Vladtech, have spent the last 10 years creating an interface to your brain that somehow embeds a code into every atom of you. So when you die, they can then locate that code within you, and it's like an Apple AirTag, but on a more expensive, grander level. So they can basically see where your electricity, spirit, and memories go to. And they call it SIC code, soul identity code, or something like that. And what they discovered was fucking mind-blowing. So the first volunteer who passed away, they followed his code, but lost it because it was traveling faster than anything they can record. An hour later, when the computers caught up and refreshed, if you like, the SIC code settled in another galaxy called, I've written it down somewhere, Jade's GS Z140, which is over 1 billion light years away. It's one of the furthest galaxies that we know of. This is life-changing for us all, as human beings. I cannot believe no one's talking about this. And apparently the scientists don't know why it stopped there. Do we all go there? You know, what's it doing there? I'm speechless.
I hope you go down this hole, because not only that, I want to know if they've done it. If Russians did this to more than one, have they all gone there? Where are the other sick codes?
Well, the other obvious thing is 1 billion light years away. So how long does it take you to get the transmission back of where that's where it went? Because you still have to get it with our technology.
You have to receive the information. Right.
So look it up and see if it's even like a legit thing. Is this SIC codes? What did he say? They were Russian
SIC
scientists?
code, Russian. There we go.
Oh.
It's a cuisine. It's a code for restaurants. We'll have to look into it.
Yeah.
It's something deeper we can't do now during the middle of the show.
Yeah, exactly. But that's just something to think about.
Go
That's
down that.
pretty-
I want to know more.
Oh, okay. So now that we're talking about like energy, this was at a Walmart. There was 2 different videos, so that's why I'm kind of like, is this just like AI or is this legit? A lot of people are saying it was legit, but check this out: the ball of energy that just appeared. If you start from the beginning. There we go.
Oh, what the? Wait a minute. It's pulling it. What?
What the fuck is that? Oh shit.
What's Eagles? Cool, bro.
That's what I was telling you. What the fuck is that?
Is it energy? Is it electricity? Like a ball of just like? Did it come from lightning? How
it
did
goes
this
up
happen?
into the light at the end.
Like lightning bolts into the light. Yeah.
Look at how weird the lights are in the cars too. There's like slow but
There's that
on,
black
slow and
cloud.
on. It's like it's draining.
There's 2 videos.
Yes, there's another one.
You have it? You have it?
Yeah.
Let me see the other video.
Next video is the same thing.
I don't know if it's exactly the same thing, but it's
Another ball of
yeah.
energy. Let's see this. Yeah, come on. This is
Aliens. It's an orb. We got an orb on video right now. A fucking orb.
And he's going to get closer to it. That's suspicious by itself.
There's stupid people on the planet.
Oh my god. It's on the surface of the water. It's on the surface of the water.
Water?
It's just skimming across the water right now. It's not above the water. It's on in the fucking making.
Hey, videotape that shit. That shit is just scrolling. That's a fucking video. Aliens.
It's an orb. We got an orb on video right now. A fucking orb.
Is there water? There, yeah.
There's water on
parking
the
lot.
ground.
Oh my god.
I don't know. That's deep. That's deep.
It's on the surface of the water. It's on the
That's
surface
deep.
of the water. It's just skimming across the water right now.
Look at how fast it goes.
Above the water. It's on.
I'm curious.
Not weird. And
That
it's
is weird.
Like 2 different places this has happened to.
Looks like a trapped orb both times. Like a trapped an energy.
portal?
Like something's trapped.
Now check this out. Scientists just found this dude, and he is really cool. Now that we're talking about light, it's a jellyfish. Check it out.
I don't buy that either.
is that a fake?
I don't. Yeah, I'm not buying that. That looked like some LED lighting.
Check it out. Look how cool it is.
I believe that. I don't believe that. Right there.
That he could do that.
Look at it. Light seems to be shining on it, like they've got a flashlight or something.
Right.
That could be making the effect of the. I mean, he might be lit up or glowing, but now they're shining some kind of flashlight on him while he's like that.
That is wild.
Right. It could be the light making that reflection on him. What else you got?
All right.
Last video.
Am I getting you hooked on this now?
I love this stuff. I love it. That's one of my favorite segments of the week. This might be my favorite segment of the week.
Okay, so I brought you something local
All
that we
right.
can go check out, and I thought that this would be fun.
Oh, the Crazy Dingo.
So check this out. This is the Crazy Dingo Brewing Company,
Nope.
and it is here in Fort Myers.
Really?
Yeah.
Southern Fresh Farms.
Yeah.
That's what they bought, right?
Check
it looks
it
like
out.
Southern Fresh Farms.
And they've got food trucks that go out there. They've got the whole thing. They got drinks. It's a whole
Where
party
is it?
It's
atmosphere.
nice in the evening.
Yeah, check it out.
That looks just like the old Southern Fresh Farms. I think they bought it.
Look at that. You know how cute that is. Wouldn't you love to go have just drinks with like all the animals and just chill out? Yeah, this is my thing. I would totally go hang out there.
What's it called again?
It's called Crazy Dingo Brewing Company.
Yeah, it's in the old Southern Fresh Farms. That's cool.
We should
It's over
go.
by Paseo.
Yeah, we should go.
It's a cool place. It's hot.
Call Angie.
Go right now. Oh, now you're talking. I like to go anywhere with a bus.
Get AC on.
Right, boy. Deep Blue Air. Real quick, got to give them a shout out as we're getting towards the end here. What a life changer that was yesterday, and I'll never forget when he came on and he said, "I want it to be cold. It's the Deep Blue Air Lounge, right? I want it to be cold. It's cold, bro.
Yo.
You have made it right.
We had people had to bring sweaters. They had to change their mind and go grab a sweater.
Right. I was not laughing. I was like, "Are you cold?"
That's when you know it's true.
Right. Right. That's when you know it's right. But that's the way it's supposed to be done, man.
Hope you enjoyed TikTok time.
I did. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Now you
And
know why I'm so messed up because I dropped from one thing to the other.
I'm going to leave you with a couple of quick ones. A 51-year-old man was arrested after walking into an unlocked church in Pennsylvania and peeing in a pedestal containing holy water. Man caught illegally cutting down trees in L.A. for better ocean view.
What? Yeah.
Woman accused of killing husband and cooking remains in gruesome crime.
Gross.
Right. These are just stories you might want to look up. Man who keeps severed body parts in jars. Wonder why people avoid him.
Really?
Yeah. Let's do a little
Like
this or
his
that.
own body parts?
Right. I don't know.
Gross.
Netflix or YouTube?
YouTube now.
YouTube now?
Yeah.
Netflix for me.
We canceled Netflix.
You did?
Yeah. I'm still mad about Kamala.
You're missing a great show. Become Batman or Spider-Man?
Oh, Spider-Man for sure.
Spider-Man's got actual powers.
The other guy just
Batman's
buys
got a
his
lot
stuff.
of money. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I could handle a lot of money too.
Right.
It's a toss.
I'll
I'm Bruce Wayne.
I'll be Spider-Man and you could be Batman, and then just make sure to give me a life of luxury. But
Spider-Man. I don't want to be a Spider-Man. I have to be bit by the spider to get that. And if I can be after the
Yeah.
fact, like the bite's already over, I'm good.
why? You have arachnophobia?
I don't want to be bit by a spider. Fast food or homemade meal? Homemade meal.
Homemade.
Mono music or black and white TV? You got to live in. You have to have one for the rest of your life.
What is mono music?
There's no stereo. It's all one tone.
Or black and white?
You know, half the time that's how I hear it anyway, so it's not a big loss for me.
It's okay because I can see sound, so let's go with mono.
Pasta or sushi?
What?
Pasta or sushi?
Oh, pasta.
Sushi.
I'm a pasta girl.
Sushi.
I've had a lot of pasta in my life. I could go over to the sushi side. And
All
do
you're
a
gonna
little more
eat
there.
is just smelly fish forever? Is this like for you gotta just eat?
No, you can't. You can only have one or the other. Like you can
Pasta?
never have pasta again or never have sushi again. You can have other things, but you can't ever have the other
you
one again.
can't have one? No,
Right.
I want the pasta. You can keep the sushi then.
Right.
I'm good.
Not me. Haunted house or escape room? Escape room.
I don't like things popping out and trying to scare me.
And I don't want to go to a haunted escape room. That sounds crazy. Eternal
That was
summer.
cool.
I've
We
done
did that
it.
up in Colorado.
I've
was
done it. It was
awesome.
creepy as hell.
Eternal
Super
summer or
cool.
eternal autumn?
Autumn.
We live in eternal summer.
Yeah, I don't like the whole summer thing.
Sandcastle building or snowman building?
No, man. Are you kidding me?
This is Florida.
Who you talking to, bro?
Even when I see
place
snow,
I wanna see
I don't
snow.
want to
Oh,
go play in it.
no.
The only place I want to see snowmen is on TV.
Oh no, my fingers aren't numb, and I can run into the beach to get the sand off me. What kind of a question is this crap?
Even when I go to Gatlinburg and it snows, I'm like, you guys go enjoy that. I'll watch it from here.
No way, frostbite. Keep it.
Able to speak with animals or speak all human languages?
I like talking to animals better.
I want to know every language.
I don't care about other
I could
languages.
love to go into a nail salon and be like, but you know, I heard you know what you're saying, right?
But I still gonna ignore you no matter what
know I
language
know what
you
you're
say
saying,
it.
right?
It doesn't matter what language you're gonna say it in. I'm just gonna ignore
right.
you. Don't worry
Taco
about it.
Tuesday or Pizza Friday? Pizza
Ah.
Friday.
Dude, the tacos we had yesterday were pretty fire, so
I'm kind of burnt on pizza, so.
I don't know. Can we have a taco pizza?
I like to show up to get my pizzas because for some reason the Big Mama stamp gets me a better pizza. I don't know why.
Really?
Even when I got, and I'm not calling anybody out. I'm
Yeah.
just saying I go to multiple places to get pizza.
Yeah.
If I show up to get it, my pizza's fire. If I call ahead
It's
and
just
pick it up,
throw
it's
it in
just
a
like
box?
it's just a pizza.
Or is it in your head?
No, it's not in my head because it happened. The whole family was like, "Damn, we got to go pick it up right there from there. If we're ever getting it from there again, we got to pick it up, and you got to go in and get it."
You go get it.
Right.
I want the good crust.
There's another term for this, by the way. There's a F around and find out parenting is the hot new trend.
What is that? You beat your kids and then you explain why?
F around and find out is a trending. Huffington posted a story it defined as letting your kids experience the natural consequences of their actions without getting too involved. So the opposite of helicopter parents.
I
feel
like
like I'm
those.
doing with Izzy.
That's what I'd like to
I
do.
told Izzy, I was like, if you want to be on the 5-year high school plan, keep rocket if you want to, man. But if I were you, I would crank out for the next 2 years.
Dude, I'm
so
tired,
you could
man.
cruise from there on out. A TikTok mom started in 2022, but it found a new after Jason Kelsey's wife, Kylie, recently talked about it on her podcast. Obviously, you're not telling your kid to run out into the intersection to find out what happens. It's just for when the safety isn't a concern.
Yeah.
The original example was a kid didn't want to wear his coat in the rain, so the mom said, fine. And then he was soaking wet and miserable later on. Experts say letting your kid learn the lesson like they can teach them a problem-solving skill and help them learn to be more independent. Just maybe ease into it and make sure you're never mean.
I'm always mean. I don't know what you're talking about. That's gonna
That's
give
what
him.
Bob says. Bob says, leave Finn at school one day and see how he gets home.
Right?
Like,
He goes to a private school. They'll call the cops and have me arrested.
it builds personality when you're a little bit mean to them because then they got to figure out how
He
to
doesn't
like
believe high school kids should be
sort
picked
it.
up.
high school kids.
They should ride the bus or have a ride from a friend.
Really? No, I had my own car. So I don't
I'm like, I don't want my kid riding
That's
the bus.
how we went to school.
My
though.
daughter rode the bus at Mariner. And the only issue I ever had with her
I had my own
was
car.
on the bus. It wasn't at the school. It was on the bus.
Yeah.
Right.
Bus drivers don't get paid enough to deal with your wild-ass kids.
Right.
Your wild-ass kids thinks it's a free-for-all on the bus.
Oh, the minute they get on the bus, it was always very uncomfortable.
The video availability on the bus is so limited that upsets me. I should be, as a parent, be able to watch my kid on the bus.
Yeah.
But other parents don't want their kids' images to be displayed. And
that's bullcrap too, by
Right.
the way. That's just bullcrap. Because at the end, they do film everything. They just don't give it to you. Because trust me, I've
Right.
asked for the films.
Oh, I said
I've seen
I
them.
used it to their disadvantage. During
And
this
it had
incident,
audio, by
I
the
showed
way,
up
which
and
is
they said,
illegal.
"We have videos, so we're going to suspend your daughter for 10 days." I said, "Cool, show me the video."
Yeah. Show me
And-
the footage.
And they were like, "Well, we can't show you." I said, "If you can't show me the evidence, then you can't
They
convict
showed
my
us.
child of a crime."
Yeah. You have poor.
I said, "Let me see the
poor
evidence." And they
defense
said, "No." I said, "Really?"
prosecution
I said, "Well,
sucks.
I'll tell you this real quick, just so you know what type of person I am." And this is what I told the principal. We haven't formally met like I did at Riverdale, where me and the principal were understanding of each other and knew what type of dad I was. This is the dad I am. You suspend my child today, you'll meet my lawyer tomorrow. When you meet my lawyer tomorrow, you'll meet his team of lawyers that stand behind him. When that's all done, you'll understand what you did is going to make me a lot of money. Not me, just me, but my lawyers too. So that'll make them hungrier. So what exactly are we going to do here? Are you going to show me the evidence, or are we going to proceed further? And then
what
they changed
happened?
it to morning detentions.
Oh,
And so,
so she could go
15
back to
minutes.
school.
She get 15 minutes before school.
What'd she do?
Something about a fight on a bus. And I was like, cool, show that my daughter is the instigator. Hannah was never a fighter. Love her. She'll whoop your ass if you piss her off because she's a Jones.
Yeah.
All right? But she's never the one that goes, hey, girl.
Yeah, let me start some shit. Yeah.
Come here. I got something for you.
That was me. I was always the quiet one, but if anybody started with me, you pretty much better believe you're going to lose.
So it was so crazy when that went down. I'll never forget me going in there. And at that point on, the principal knew exactly who I was.
Yeah.
And that's cool. Know who I am. That's who I am. I'm involved. I'm that parent. I'm involved. I'm involved at North because my kid goes there. I'll be 100% involved. Not because I'm asking for you to treat my kid differently, but because I want to see the environment my kid's in.
Yeah.
What is my kid being exposed to each and every day? It matters
It's
to me.
awful there.
I am
It's like a
sold
prison.
for the rest of my life on St. Michael. And if you're out there listening right now and you don't send your kids to St. Michael, you're missing the opportunity of a lifetime. From pre-K or VPK all the way up to 8th grade, I've never seen the kids that come out of these schools and immediately get selected into like a private school with a scholarship because they're not messing around at this school.
Yeah.
There is serious education going on, but they make it so fun that the kids don't mind going. And that is mind-blowing.
They found the formula.
And they know how to do a parent pickup line, which should be rewritten by the whole thing. And my wife's now, by the way, my wife's now on the PTL.
Yes. So now she is one of the
And speaking of my wife, she has
Happy
been going through a
bus
traumatic
line.
experience.
Happy pickup line.
My wife's had a traumatic experience this morning.
Why?
And, well,
What'd you
my
do?
murderous cat is back at it.
She brought something.
Baby bird. Second baby bird. Like a baby bird. Probably
She found a nest somewhere.
Right. And so the last one I just threw on the other side of the fence right after we found it. And the mom obviously found it because like an hour later it was gone. Middle of the day, nothing swooping down and eating that bird. Mom found that bird, right? I know my area. Nothing swooped down and ate it. So there's no rats around there. Like, we're good.
Unless
Like,
it was Bonnie.
Right.
She went out there and ate it.
we lock Bunny in. So when
Oh,
Bunny
okay.
does this, we lock her in the house. She's not allowed out of the house when she acts stupid and crazy now. So Sarah's now invested into this new bird that was found, and she can't let it go. Like I said, just put it on the side of the fence. Something nature will take its course. Mom will find it, or a snake will find it as dinner. Either way, nature will take its course. And she's too invested. So now
What kind
she's
of bird?
I don't know. She can't feed it though. The internet said don't feed it. So she's waiting an hour. If Mom doesn't come get it, she's taking it to Crow. I'm like,
Yeah.
you're gonna take it all the way to Crow on Sanibel?
No, there's one in Fort Myers you can take them to.
All right.
The Blue Pearl. They'll take them.
She saved another bird off the side of the road one time and drove to some place in the cave and dropped it off.
Yeah, I had to take a bunny because my dog's idiots
Right.
destroyed a whole freaking nest.
Guys, I want to thank everybody that tuned in today and hung out with us all day yesterday. We will not be here tomorrow because I have a predetermined event I have to be at. So I will be at the event, and that's what I'll be doing this week.
Jamie wants to go hang out with me.
I
I want to hang out with Jamie.
There you go. Right. Blossom and Bree. That's a
What's that?
That's another wedding venue that's a wedding venue I know of. That's a gorgeous place.
Really?
But I don't think that's the place you're talking about. Where
Oh, that was probably the video I was showing. Yeah, no, that's not it.
No,
It's
that's not
called
Blossom
the
and Bree.
Crazy.
Blossom and Bree just started doing weddings. Like
The Crazy
I think I
Dingo.
did their first wedding there ever.
Yeah. I thought it was Crazy Gringo when I first read it. I was like, oh, Crazy
Right.
Gringo.
I like that.
And it's like, oh, Crazy Dingo. dude.
Right. It'd be cool like if it was all about people bringing their dogs.
Yeah.
Right. That would be cool too. Except for dogs like to fight each other. My dogs are great, and if you come visit my dogs, they love
Mhm.
you. Bring your dog over, you'll never do it again.
My dog doesn't like the other dogs. Like
Right.
in the sense that he thinks that they're stupid, so he turns their back to them and just ignores them the whole time. Like he's so antisocial. He's so like me.
Guys, have a wonderful day. We will see you on Thursday. We'll be back with Coach Bob. It'll be a great day. We'll see you then. Until then, remember when that repo man comes to the car, don't forget to save the radio.
Delivery, first-class delivery service is here for you. With a trusted professional team, we provide on-time, ethical delivery with the the same driver every time. Call us at 239-785-7606. Fully insured and always going the extra mile. We handle the driving so you can focus on what matters. For delivery, you can count on call 239-785-7606. Let First Class Delivery simplify your life by picking up the things you don't have time for. First Class Delivery Service, your trusted partner on the road.
Are you tired of endless waits at the auto shop? Frustrated with vague diagnosis and lengthy repair times? Look no further than Leading Edge Auto Care. At Leading Edge Auto Care, we're not just another repair shop. We're a family-owned and operated business serving Cape Coral since 2009 with trust, expertise, and commitment to getting you back on the road faster. With our 9,000 square foot facility equipped with 7 lifts and cutting-edge diagnostic equipment, we're ready to handle any issue. Minor tune-up, major overhaul, we've got you covered. Our ASE certified technicians use the latest technology to quickly pinpoint solutions, saving you valuable time and money. We only use top quality replacement parts, ensuring your manufacturer's warranty remains intact. Leading Edge Auto Care, where cutting-edge technology meets real-world experience. Call us today at 239-242-2277. That's 239-242-CARS. Let us get you back on the road faster than ever. Check them out at leadingedautocare.com. Leading Edge Auto Care. Trust, experience, and efficiency.
Are you ready to turn your construction dreams into reality? Introducing Titan Contracting, your ultimate construction partner in sunny Florida. From their humble beginnings as a family-owned business in North Fort Myers, Titan Contracting has soared to become your master team of skilled contractors. They specialize in roofing, plumbing, electrical work, and remodeling. A one-stop solution for all your construction needs. At Titan Contracting, they're not just builders, they're creators of comfort, architects of aspirations, and engineers of excellence. Imagine a roofing project that stands strong against Florida's unpredictable weather. Picture flawless plumbing that flows seamlessly. Envision electrical work that illuminates your space with brilliance. And don't forget about their expert remodeling services that transform your vision into reality. Ready for the next step? Call today, 239-791-8225. Or check them out online at yourtitanteam.com. Whether it's a commercial project or your dream home, Titan Contracting is your trusted partner, committed to delivering excellence from start to finish. Titan Contracting, building dreams, one project at a time. It's not just an event. It's a tradition 87 years in the making. The Edison Festival of Light is taking over downtown Fort Myers and bringing together hundreds of thousands of people for this unforgettable celebration. There's the antique car show, Stemtastic, the Mud Strut, the Junior Parade on February 9th, and February 15th is the Grand Parade of Light, the largest night parade in the Southeast. Get full details and VIP tickets online at edisonfestival.org.